Hi guys, how are you doing? How's your day? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you guys how I make our local salad, which is our abacha. You know, we have the uwa, we have the abacha. Today I'm teaching you guys how to make abacha, and here are the few ingredients that I use personally. Please, before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. A few ingredients that I use here is our red oil, which is one of the most, in fact, this is the most important here because you need this to do it. So we have our abacha washed and all the water sieved out. We have our uwa. We add very little uwa inside it. We have our pomo. We have our garden egg. We have our little dry prawn. We have our already blended red peppers. We're going to use very little. Don't mind the quantity. And we have here our potash. In our native, we call it akang. We soaked in water so we can use the water to mix our abacha. So we're about to start. Firstly, we're going to add our potash. We're going to have to sieve it out because of the sand. Now we're going to mix it. As you can see, when you add your potash, it thickens the oil immediately once you stir it. So now we're going to add our blended pepper. Now we just added a little fresh pepper. Normally I like mine very spicy, so I'm going to add a little more. You can add to the quantity you want. Now we're going to add our uwa. Our prawns. And then our pomo. This is already washed, so make sure you wash it to avoid sand and any bad skin on it. So now I'm going to add a little Maggi. Normally I didn't say that when we started, but you definitely have to season it. So I'm going to add a little Maggi inside. We're going to stir. Right here we have to change our whisk to a spatula. So now we're going to add our diced garden egg. Taste to make sure it has enough salt, and I'm also tasting to make sure my spice is enough, the pepper. You should taste this. So now we have to add our uwa, our abacha, sorry. Now you stir it, mix it very well. Normally you can add whatever so now as you can see, this is how it's going to come out looking. So now I'm tasting it to see if I have enough salt, enough Maggi inside. I have to add a little bit more Maggi or a little salt, whichever one is your choice, but I prefer adding more of the Maggi because naturally Maggi has a little bit more flavor than salt. Now you stir. After this, I heat it up in the oven for about 20 seconds. You can have this with any protein of your choice. Personally, I am having this with fried fish. So so now we've let this cook for 20 seconds, and then we're going to add our onion. I didn't cook this with the onion, so it won't, you know how onion does when it meets with heat. So we make sure this has to be crunchy when you're eating the salad. So now this is ready. We're now going to package it. So here's our finished look.